Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are very close to December now. This means Christmas decorations. Maybe you already feel the vibes that I'm giving. I love Christmas decorations. And every year I like to make my own Christmas wreath. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, let's call it a winter wreath. Anyway, I'm a big fan. And today I will make one with you. Sometimes I just use branches, but I will make it a little bit easier for myself and use one of these straw wreaths as a base. You can buy them in many different decorations, crafting, flower shops, and they are an okay price. Also, before you throw away the wreath at the end of the season, get this out again and you can reuse it next year. This will be hidden from evergreen branches, and I also got us some reindeer moss. Very important here is don't go to random people and cut off branches from their trees.
No, we can't steal the flat top. That's stealing.
The best thing is you take a walk in the woods, have a look out if there is something laying around. Maybe a tree got cut down lately, so you can maybe use that. Or maybe, best case, you have your own trees on your own property. Now, what is reindeer moss? This is reindeer moss. It is a white kind of moss, but also with this, be careful. You're only allowed to pick enough for your own usage, so maybe don't overdo it. I picked this a while ago already to let it dry, so now it's really crispy and dry. I hope this will work. I never worked with this before, but it looked so beautiful. And in general, with everything that you find outside in nature that you think this would look really nice as decoration, maybe snap a photo and check on Google if this is something that is protected, that you're not allowed to pick, or if it's fine. And with that, we start. One of the main things I need to attach my base is metal wire. The wreath I'm making today will go outside at the door, so I don't worry so much about what will fall down. If you plan to have it inside, maybe don't use reindeer moss, because since I dry this, whenever I move it an inch, it's so dirty. So yeah, outside use, I would say. What you usually do if you make a wreath is you take these branches and you put them around. You put a little bit of wire around it, then you put the next one on, wire it, the next one. You kind of put it on top of each other till you're one time around. Since I also want to use this moss and I am still not completely sure how it will look, we need enough space for the moss. I don't want to put it simply on top. So what I thought is I could put the greenery inside and outside and leave a little bit open at the top or at the front and put the moss there later. This is a dirty work, so don't wear your best clothes maybe. So I get a little bit of my metal wire and I put a branch on it or underneath of it, one inside, wiggle it around. Of course, there might be some wildlife in this still. Ouch. Maybe use gloves. Different kinds of evergreens have different kinds of branches and needles. And this is one of the pokey sort. Be aware of that. The important thing is you don't want the metal wire to be seen from the outside, but also not the wreath. Yet in my first step here, it doesn't matter with the wreath, since we will also add the moss later. Good thing with the moss, I can hide mistakes. If there's still something peeking through later, I hope, I don't know yet how this will work with the moss, but I hope I can cover it up a little bit with the moss. And don't worry about the underside, nobody will see the underside. You would just waste 3 on that. Dang it, I need like 2 or 3 more branches. I have a chunk here that is unbranched. I'll quickly go and get more branches.
A few moments later.
Okay, I quickly ran and got more branches. But coming back and looking at this, it's too bushy. I think I will do it all again. A little bit tighter. Let's go through this pokey stuff again. This won't be perfect anyway, but I want it to look as good as I can do that. Third try. This is a good outside piece for sure. I can make it stick like this. And these small ones are really good for the inside, I think. Let's go again. And I really want everything to be covered in the end, so not everything, but you know what I explained earlier. I think it might also help if I don't place the metal wire so far apart and a little bit tighter together. So I will give it that a try now. And if there's any metal wire showing at the end, there's decoration I will add. Will it look completely the same in the end? Yeah, probably. But this time I might magically like it more than the outcome of the last time. So that's worth a try. Does it poke less? Or do I just not feel the pain anymore? I think it's a little bit less bushy than the last time, so that's good. Don't be scared to open it up again if something goes wrong or not as nice as you want it to. The end is always the worst part of this worst part. Otherwise, we always have a bow to trick around a little bit, right? Well, not always, but in this case we will have a bow to trick around. But it seems like I might be lucky and now it is enough. I'm a little bit worried about my choice of tree because it already needles very much. Outside it should be fine. If you want to have a wreath for the inside, it's warmer, it's drier, so make sure you get a sort or a breed that is a little bit more resistant to that. So this is the back side. This is the front. Now I can correct things that didn't go the way I planned. Like down here, it looks a little bit thin, so I take this and I try to slide it in. If that doesn't work, I will take hot glue later. For the most part, like I said at the beginning, I want to have it at the top. And for that, I guess the best is to cut some of the moss off. Can I cut it off? Yeah. But okay, I can break off some. Maybe I can also remove some of the root, dirt thing. Oh yeah. I figured that it would be like this, so it's okay. Yeah, I guess I have to try and cut off. Very satisfying to cut. Let me prepare a little bit and then we can move on. It's everywhere. Ah. I hope I have enough. So now I will just take this little cauliflowers and glue them on my wreath. And I hope it will look nice in the end. It's a very interesting thing to work with though, that's for sure. It's a little bit hard sometimes to work with because you are breaking this stuff so easily. It's interesting, I like it. It's kind of pleasing. Also the sounds it makes when breaking. And it's easy to attach. I hope it won't look like a grave wreath because I've seen that some grave wreaths are made with this. But I think it's so beautiful. Ew, there's a wormsy. Don't worry, I don't want to kill it. I just want it out. Excuse me, Mr. Worm. We have to find your new home. Oh, that's nothing poisonous. He probably thinks the same about me. He's still alive? Yes, he's still alive. He's okay. Worm saved. I think that was in the tree. I mean, in the moss, that would be weird because this moss is dry since a month. Maybe he likes it dry.
That's what she said.
Just think that this white is very fitting with Christmas-like. I think that's okay. I'm happy with this. And now to the fun part. The decoration, I have to admit, I reuse this every year. I'm not sure if you can judge me for that. So here we have it. Fake needles, fake leaves, fake ornaments. I found lights and more ornaments. Now the question is what would go well with this? And what am I comfortable with hanging outside? I mean, these are so beautiful. So I will use the glass ones. They have little sprinkles inside, little star sprinkles. I mean, this is gold now. Then I could use this here as a bow. Maybe let's look what is fitting with this. This one's for sure. Maybe I should use the green then. Yeah, the green goes really well with this. I will try to arrange it and then I will see if I like it or not. Let me know down in the comments what you would have used. I think that looks cute. It's not enough. I need more. Maybe I have to do the bow first. Oh, look at this. Oh, and everything is already sparkly. So how to make a nice bow. It's a very small one, not a very big one. That is fancy. How did they do that? I watched the video and I'm very confused. So they put this together and this together, and then they put metal wire. I think, you know, like this, of course I could have done it myself. I thought I can make it like really tying it, but okay, whatever. We will do it like this, because otherwise, I mean, I can't do it, so I shouldn't judge. Should we give it a middle part, like a cute little whoop? I think that this already is fine. Let's glue that with hot glue. I will simply do this and do that. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, but I think I can work with this. It's so much glitter. Right under the moss part. I think this moss might be nicer for like a candle holder with not real candles, probably smaller decorations, but this is okay. Now back to the little thingies. I think a glass one here is good. I have to arrange it again. I still feel like this is too empty, but I don't know what else to do. Sometimes I use this, but I think here it might be too much. Is that a yay or a nay? I think it's a nay. I think it's too much. Let me know, what do you think? Should I add those or not? I won't, because these batteries will be empty in like half an hour. There's not much going on, but I think it looks quite classy. I think I'm happy with this. And now I have to add a string to hang it up. I am done. That's my door wreath. Of course, you could also lay it flat on a table and maybe put some candles on top. I will hang it outside at my door, and I think it will look quite nice. I think the colors harmonize quite well. It could have been a little bit more gold, but I think it looks festive and it looks a little bit elegant. And with that, we are done. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I hope maybe you got inspired for your Christmas decoration, no matter if a wreath or something else. And if you liked the video, then please remember to hit like and subscribe if you didn't already do that. If you are now up for more of my videos, arts, crafts or sewing, then check out the videos that are already uploaded. Otherwise, maybe I see you next week in the next video. Take care and goodbye. Ha det på badet, den gamle chokolade.